Peace to the hip hop on the grind world. Welcome to another edition of Raps Reviewed. My name is The Overrides, the man who definitely does control the hype. And the project that we are going to be taking a look at today is a brand new release from A. Reese with a project titled Paradise 2, The Big Hearted Bad Guy. So now this project is 19 tracks and it's a nice 45 minutes for you to feast on. Let's go. Okay, so I won't be breaking down the project like track for track because it's too much time. The idea for this video is to encourage everybody to like have a listen and have their own perspective and not really follow what everybody else is saying based on like what everybody else is saying, you know what I'm saying? So now I'm going to be taking a look at this project from a production point of view, lyrical content, storyline point of view, and then I'm going to give you an overall feeling where I'm going to give you a nice rating out of 5. So let's get started. Alright, so let's talk about the production of the project holistically. It was very boom bappy, very lo-fi, and very backpack, you know what I mean? It came through with a whole lot of samples. And personally, this is something that we did expect from A. Reese, but then because this is the sequel to the Paradise 1 that we've all been waiting for like 3 years, I kind of felt like he should have done something more, added some bells and whistles to the sound, and yeah, man, just show a little bit of versatility. Okay, so when it comes to the whole production side of things, personally, I feel like it came through with what we expected. It was very nice, dark, and I would say dark and dingy, but then it had this emo vibe to it, right? And it came through with the expected boom bap sample, kind of like classical hip hop vibe to it, you know what I'm saying? I just feel like because now this is the Paradise 2 that we've all been waiting for the longest time, you know what I mean? And with that being said, I would have expected a lot more. I honestly expected a little bit more flavor within the music so that he could give us more topics, so to speak, right? But then at the same time, that is the name of the project, which was yeah, the Big Hearted Bad Guy, you know, Paradise 2. So I think the title of the project gave us a feel or a tone of what we were to expect. But at the same time, it was alright, it was cool, it was what we expected. I just feel like, damn, man, you should have brought us more, like, you know, musically as well, you know, because now this was more of a same thing with the Casper thing, right? It was more of a legacy kind of like project. So yeah, man, I'm just questioning the timelessness of this because it does sound like what he's been dropping as of late, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, shout out to the beat selection because he has been keeping it real, and it's also very like wise to like stick to what you know and stick to what has been working, so to speak, you know? So as much as I expected more, yeah, man, he gave us what he knows, so to speak, you know, so you can't really be mad, even though we're mad. Yeah, but at the same time, like I'm saying, tone-wise, man, it felt like I was watching the Justice League, right? And Batman is now coming to terms with the fact that he's not as like young as he used to be, so he can't really do what he used to do type of thing. So that was the feeling I kind of got from like listening to the project like acoustically, so to speak, you know what I'm saying? Okay, so now when talking about the lyrical content of the project in itself, it would obviously stem from the title of the project, Paradise 2, the Big Hearted Cold Guy, right? So because we are in the second part of this Paradise thing, which is the journey of success within the life of A. Reese, it obviously has a flip side to it, like the negative side, so to speak, which will then birth the big-hearted bad guy. So according to a lot of people, he's perceived as the bad guy. So now in this project, we would expect him to address certain things, so to speak, you know, the other side of success. Yeah, so in this project, he's basically catching us up and letting us know what he's been up to, so to speak, man. He talks about like his life as a solo career outside of the Wrecking Crew, of which we've kind of heard before, but he got a little bit deeper there. He speaks on his former label mate or like musical partner as well. And a lot of people are speculating that it is Mash Beats. And I can also like say, Ubutia, he was talking about Mash Beats because of like the podcasts I've heard with X Global explaining the story. So yeah, like he speaks about that. There's a song where he talks about like issues that we are going through as like the youth of South Africa. I think there's like one song Yana there. There's a young love song there as well. The features there were also nice and were really like well placed, and every artist on the feature was not necessarily like squashed or killed and all that. Everybody like held up their end of the bargain to bring us good music, you know what I'm saying? And they brought their flavor as well. So you can't really get mad at any features. Okay, so when it came to the lyrical content of the project, man, I kind of feel like he could have dug a little bit deeper, man. When listening to that project, yeah, Today's Tragedy, Tomorrow's Memory, he dug very deep there. He touched on a lot of things. He gave us a whole lot of perspectives. So from that project, he gave us the feeling that like, yeah, man, this is the kind of like MC that he's growing into. You know, he's giving us more concepts, he's giving us more depth, and the sound is also like helping Aries get to like that point where he can tell his story Fundy one. You know what I'm saying? So here he was just spitting raps, you know, he's coming through with them bars and all that, talking about the niggas, his haters and all that, you know, random love song over there, you know. So yeah, man, I just felt like feel it out, basically, you know what I'm saying? When it came to the lyricism of the project, I feel like his pen didn't grow stronger from his last like major mixtape, which I feel like it was the Today's Tragedy, Tomorrow's Memory situation, you know. But other than that, man, I also can't fault him because he wasn't whacker than he was before either. Yeah, so like in this project, I feel like he was telling us things that we already know, you know what I'm saying? Like, okay, cool. You've been grinding, you are at the top of your game, you got a record company, you're rolling solo, fuck the Wrecking Crew, I'm not cool with Mash Beats, I'm really cool with my big brother though. Fees haven't fallen, he's still the man, and I don't fuck with young niggas, so to speak. That's basically all I got from that project. So now, yeah, I just felt like I was cheated in that regard. So yeah, when it comes to like Aries as an artist, I just personally feel like he should get deeper into like concepts, and I feel like what's missing from his like caliber or repertoire of like lyrics is life experiences, is perspective as well, you know what I'm saying? Because he's a good storyteller. I just feel like he needs like a story to tell. You do really well with conceptual projects. Okay, so when it comes to this overall feeling of the project, man, I don't have anything against it, so to speak, right? I just feel like Aries could have dug a little bit deeper, you know. I was expecting him to like raise the bar, just based on the fact that this is a project that his fans have been waiting for the longest time. I'm just hoping that the next project is like more deeper, because now that's the path that he's going, more musical. I'm also just expecting to like take more from an Aries project, you know what I'm saying? Because now he has established himself as a mature kind of MC, and I didn't really get a lot of that in this project, you know what I'm saying? So when it comes to my rating out of 5, I'd like to give The Paradise a nice 3 out of 5. He did the best he could, I guess, and I feel like, yeah, next project needs to go harder. And that was the review for today. What do you think about that? Please let me know in the comment section below. For more what we really do, catch us on sahiphoponthegrind.com. We'll be keeping you up to date in a way that you can relate. As for me, I am the Overwrite, the man who definitely does control the hype, and I'm over and out. Word up.